The Raising a Reader program aims to give more babies a strong and healthy start by giving families with newborns the tools they need to support the children's growth.
And that includes promoting early literacy and healthy brain development. This morning, we're here with Julie Fink from the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation and Patty Howard from HCA Houston Healthcare to learn more about this amazing program, this expansion. We're going to talk about that. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Julie, tell us about Raising a Reader, because it is growing and growing and growing.
It's growing, and the impetus for this program is to, again, to educate new moms and parents about the vital role that they play in helping to educate their babies. And so brain development is rapid. And so by age 1, a child's brain will have doubled in size, and by age 3, it'll reach almost 85% maturity. And so the baby's brains are just sponges at that time. And so we're really encouraging parents and helping them understand that those interactions that they have with their babies is so vital and serves as a foundation for their life success.
Well, we can take advantage of that so early on, even before they're born, or right at the right time.
Absolutely. At 26 weeks, a baby can recognize voice. And so we're really, again, encouraging parents to understand that they are their child's first and most important teacher. And so Raising a Reader in partnership with the hospital helps to educate and equip them with resources to do just that.
And there's lots of resources, Patty. So this is in the labor and delivery room. You had said that a mom will come in before labor and delivery, and she's going to leave with a lot more. Patty, tell us about it.
She is. Very captive audience. So we spend a lot of one-on-one time with the moms there. And so from the labor and delivery to after they have the baby as well, in the mother-baby unit, we're talking about the importance of talking to baby, reading to baby, and what you can do, and that just 15 minutes a day will expose your baby to over 30 million words by the age of 4. So we're really trying to make sure our parents know that when they leave, they're the most important caregiver to that baby and child, but also that first and most important educator to that baby and child.
But what do we risk missing out on if we're not jumping on this Raising a Reader so early on? What are the potential downsides of not jumping on it so quickly?
Well, as she mentioned, the brain development and how fast that baby's brain grows, and the more we interact, talk, tune in, and interact with that baby, that oral language helps set them up for success for reading and writing when they do enter school. So missing out, not starting that early, you really miss out on a lot of that opportunity to make your baby's brain grow and develop so much faster.
Yeah, it's the baby is not reading, obviously, but the words and the rhythm and getting them to just hear your voice and understand, like just talking to the baby. That's huge.
Absolutely. It's about all that taking advantage of all the neural connections and hoping that those neural connections will happen more rapidly. And as you even spoke earlier about your own child, meeting and your pediatrician talking to you about development. So, I mean, there are developmental milestones that we expect, children to reach. And that reading and that talking and that singing and that interaction with the baby is going to help them, again, be developmentally on pace for when they enter school, but also, as a foundation, we really promote the value and importance of having every child read at or above grade level by the end of the 3rd grade. Children who do not meet that milestone are 4 times more likely to drop out. So we're starting as early and quickly as possible so that we can combat those lifelong issues that we're seeing and societal issues that we're seeing out here.
Have those milestones changed over the years? I guess we've always kind of known the earlier the better, but why now are we able to finally bring it together in the labor and delivery room?
Well, there's been so much more research in the past decade and a half about not just brain development, but how children learn. And so that science really has been more of a stronger point for the basis for why Raising a Reader is so critically important, and the messaging, getting out the messaging is so important for our work here.
What do some of the new parents say when they get these packets? What is the feedback that you guys are seeing?
It's been super positive. They love it. And the one great thing is, it's one thing to tell somebody to read to your baby for 15 minutes a day, but when they actually get a little book and they can see and they can do it, and then show them the colors, talk about the images, just keep using the same book. You actually get the tools, and then we can help model that behaviors about talking to the baby when you're doing things, just being verbal and what that does. was. They're very excited, and at Clear Lake now in this 5 months, we've already given out over 1,000 packets. So we're super excited.
Incredible. And you have a goals to grow that number, right?
It is, and so we're partnering, and we're going to go to all of our hospitals in Houston. So in 2025, we'll impact over 37,000 babies and families in Houston. So super excited with that.
Incredible.
And we're excited right now. We're at HCA West, Clear Lake, and then this summer we will bring on the Women's Hospital of Texas.
So for families that maybe have missed out on this and now they're at home with the baby, a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, the brain is developing quickly.
Yes.
It's not too late, right, to
Never
jump
too
on
late.
it. I mean,
Never
let's
too late.
just get to it.
It's
Yes,
never
sir.
too late, and they can go to our website to learn more and learn more about the Raising a Reader program. But again, the fundamental is how do we build a culture of reading success, and how do we help start that early and often? And these conversations, you don't have to have a baby born to do this, to do the right things for your child or your grandchild.
Could I ask one question? If there's anything specific when it comes to dual language or bilingual children, if they need to be read to in multiple languages? Because I feel like, especially for my children who are growing up in a dual language house, it's a little more challenging in some cases, and every kid's different.
Well, the science would say read, if you're a non-English speaker, still read and talk with your child in your native language. But again, if you're dual language speaking, I mean, this is the time when the brain, again, is more susceptible and receptive to learning more. And so if you're going to teach your child another language, the earlier the better. So you're doing the right things by talking to your child in English and in Spanish, reading to them both, having them do the same. It's only going to be better off in the long run for them, and then they'll know 2 languages.
Yes, they will.
For sure.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Julie and Patty, thank you so much for joining us this
Appreciate
morning.
it.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.